Hey friends, it's Amy Deb the Keto Queen. I hope you're having a great day. It's Thursday and it's early. What in the world am I doing home, guys? It's another snow day. Today we've got ice coming down, so now we're getting iced in the house instead of snowed in the house. I hope you guys are having a great day. We're ready for this weather to be gone out of Tennessee. I don't know about everybody else, but I'm ready for it to be gone so I can get back to normal everyday work hours. So guys, we also this morning went to see Dad's oncologist. I want to give you a quick update while I'm making some hamburgers. So when there's snow days, we always take it pretty simple. And we actually enjoy some time just sitting around, cleaning up. We've been watching This Is Us on Netflix, just like having some quiet time. That actually is nice, but there's almost too much of it. Like sometimes it's just too much is too much, right? But today we did have a doctor's appointment with the oncologist. So I want to give you a quick update. We're making hamburgers for dinner and we're doing it early. And I'm making some fried bacon right now because I love a good bacon cheeseburger. And you can either do them bunless, you can have lettuce wraps, or you can use shuffle bread, or you could do the keto bread. Like there's just so many options. So I personally love bunless burgers and I love lettuce wraps. But we don't have any lettuce at the store because the stores are empty. People are crazy when the weather comes. So literally no produce at the store. What in the world? You'd think the apocalypse happened because there's absolutely no vegetables, nothing at the store. So we're doing bacon on some keto bread that I already bought previously that we're using up when the weather first hit us. So let me put a little bit more bacon in my skillet, and then I'm going to give you guys a quick update and show you this handy dandy tool I have for burgers that someone bought me years ago. So my hand is dirty. It's okay because I'm playing in all this meat. And I will wash my utensils when I finish up. So we are going to make some burgers really quick. I'm going to show you this utensil and give a couple of minutes for people to jump on that want an update on my dad. This is something someone got me as a burger press. Has anybody got one of these? Does anybody have one of these? So what I usually do is spray it, and this is empty. Literally just a little bit of oil in here, and then this is going to be thrown in the garbage. So I like to put a little bit of oil in it because your ground beef can stick in here if you've had it for as long as I have. The ground beef can stick in there, but I really love this little burger press because it makes it so easy to make equal burgers. It's just something you have to clean. You guys know I don't like to clean, but I really do love this burger press, and I really don't know where it come from. I know it's not, what's the name? I know it's not Tempered Shelf because you would think it'd be, you think it'd have a Tempered Shelf logo or something on it. I think it was just something really cheap that I bought at the store. So what I do is take a little bit of hamburger and I make meatballs out of it. And it'll tell you if you have too many. I'll move this over so you can see. So I take my hamburger, make a meatball, put it right there in that burger press, and then just press it. And it'll tell you if you have too much or too little. Look how pretty that is. I mean, it's the perfect size burger. And you can overfill it if you want to make them massive burgers, but I don't. So let me give you a quick update on that while we're patting out these burgers. Now, my burgers, I actually really like and enjoy using this gourmet hamburger seasoning, but I don't have any. What I'm going to do is season it up with some Flavor God's Everything seasoning, maybe a little garlic powder and onion powder, but super simple burgers. And then we've got some pepper jack cheese, we got some Colby jack cheese, we got some cheddar cheese, and we got some bacon. So we're going to have some good old-fashioned burgers tonight. All right, guys, so look at this. Just the perfect hamburgers. All the same, all the same. You can make them really thin if you want to, but it just makes them all the same size. So we went to the oncologist today, and this is our first oncologist visit back here in town since we went to Vanderbilt. And it was a great visit. Dad was super anxious. He really was super anxious. He's definitely been nervous because we went to the surgeon's office in Vanderbilt. I guess it was December 27th or 28th. I can't remember the actual date. But when we went, the surgeon told us we were going for a surgery consult because our oncologist thought that it actually might be an opportunity for us to be a candidate because the chemo has really been making those tumors shrink, which is the goal, right? But when we got there, the doctor said, no way. The doctor said, you're not having surgery today. You're not having surgery tomorrow. You're not having surgery, period. So he basically said, get it out of your mind. You're not having surgery. And that was heartbreaking because that's what we've been praying for this whole time is to have an opportunity for surgery. That way they can just cut the cancer out and it'll be gone. But that has a rare cancer. If you guys don't follow my page, it's a rare cancer called cholangiocarcinoma. It's a cancer of the bile duct. There's only like 10,000 cases in the U.S. a year. So it is a rare cancer. And the doctor just said that he's never going to be a candidate for surgery. And it was heartbreaking. Also, before we had that appointment, his local doctor told us that the chemo has come to an end. That you can't do chemo forever. We get it. You can't do chemo forever. And he was ready to pull him off chemo, or actually he did pull him off chemo. He had one immunotherapy treatment before that before the surgery consult. So anyhow, at that appointment in Vanderbilt, they were telling us that they think that he should still be on chemo. It's like we're confused. Like our doctor local is telling us you need to stop with chemo. The doctors there are saying no surgery whatsoever, but you need chemo. Like we're just up in the air. Like Dad's really afraid and very anxious because this is such a rare cancer and it is very aggressive, and we already thought we were going to lose Dad a few times since this diagnosis came, but he's been doing so good. Like the prayers are working and chemo is working, and we have 100% faith that this whole thing could turn around. But the fact of the matter is, fear is real. Even for Christians, fear is real, anxiety is real. And we can pray all we want to. That doesn't mean it goes away. It just gets a little easier, right? So give me some hearts if you understand that. I mean, that's life, right? And we live a normal life. So anyhow, we went to the doctor this morning, to the oncologist here local, and we were very happy. I really, really trust this doctor. His name's Dr. Walker in Jackson. I mean, I've only heard a couple of people say negative things about him. I mean, he's just very thorough. I trust him. I trust him. My dad trusts him, and that's important. And anyway, the doctor told us today that he actually agrees with the surgeon to some degree as far as, Dad's doing so well. Why would you want to rock the boat? Like, they could do surgery. There are doctors who will take your money and do anything you want. But that surgery could cause infection, and surgery could cause him to be in a lot of pain, where today he is perfectly healthy. As far as we can tell, you would never know Dad's sick right now. That cancer treatment has really been working. So you would never even know he's sick unless we tell you. That's how good he's been doing. So we totally get, the doctor said that he agrees to a certain extent that now is not the time for surgery. And he also said that he went back and read the case studies, again, on this rare cancer. And the chemo treatment that we're getting is considered the chemo treatment for this surgery, or for this cancer, the cholangiocarcinoma. And he said the case studies actually showed 8 cycles of the chemo, not 6. So he originally thought he read 6. So he was prepared today to go ahead and let Dad do 2 more rounds of chemo. And then we just had some really great conversation. Like, we were able to ask questions that, some doctors would steer you away from, or they would rush you through the appointment because they've got patients to see. But it was just really good conversation, and I just trust this doctor. So the plan is Dad will go through 2 more cycles of chemo. And if I remember right, a cycle is this week. Next week, he skips a week, another one. That's a cycle. And then he'll have 2, skip a week, another one, and that's a cycle. So 2 cycles. Let me wash my hands. I'll be right back. And the way the doctor explained things today was just so easy to understand. Dang, I just washed my hands, but this is dirty. I'm going to wash my hands again. I'm going to wash my hands again and put this in the sink. But the way he explained it today is, we're going to do 2 more cycles of chemo, and we're going to hope that it keeps going well. The chemo can actually make you sick. It can actually destroy your organs. Dad does have a little bit of kidney issues because of this chemo. Today, he was only able to get one of the chemo medicines, not both. And they're just going to check each week to see if he needs to both or if he just needs one in these 2 cycles. But nevertheless, he explained it in the way that, chemo is supposed to help, right? And it has. It's helped tremendously, guys. Seriously, from deathbed to not even realizing you're sick. That's what it's done for him with all the prayers. That is exactly what it's done. And the doctor explained that the chemo is actually supposed to help you, but if you prolong the chemo when you really don't need it, eventually it's going to make you sick. So if we were to do, let's just say we're going to do 6 months of chemo, then he may be feeling good in the beginning like he is now, but if he keeps taking it, it's going to make him sick. It's going to ruin his organs. It's going to potentially do all these bad things. And the problem with that is if you just keep doing it just because you trust it and just because it's working doesn't mean that when you need it, you can actually have it. For example, let's say he goes back for these 2 cycles and he doesn't use scan. And let's just say, God forbid, those scans actually show growth. If they show growth and we've been getting chemo all this time when it necessarily wasn't needed and now it's making him sick, his levels are really low, he's weak, he's losing weight because he can't eat because he's sick. When he actually needs the chemo, he wouldn't be able to take it because it would literally kill him. So the doctor was just so gentle in explaining things today. I just really, really like this doctor. His name is Dr. Walker here at the Jackson Kirkland's Cancer Center in Jackson, Tennessee. I just really, really like him. If you guys have an oncology issue, I would highly recommend him. And I do have friends that are not pro-Walker, and that's okay because, everyone's different. And we all have to deal with things different. And we all have different types of cancers. But I will tell you, I just really like him. Does that mean we're never going to have another opinion? No. As a matter of fact, we had that conversation today. Like, at what point should we go back for another surgery consult with a different doctor? And when, at some point, do we talk about clinical trials? Like, Dad's doing so well right now. We don't want to rock the boat. Like, he's doing so good right now. We don't want to rock the boat. So now's not the time. But that doctor was so honest in saying, why not? Why not? It's not going to hurt. Like, do all the things because it's not going to hurt. But he also said that we want to make sure that we are setting the goal of quality of life, not quantity of years. Quality of life, meaning he can live wonderful and feel great for a year over quality of 5 to 10 years of misery. Like, we don't want that. Dad doesn't want that. And this doctor doesn't want that. And that's why I trust him. He's not out just to get money like some people are. Like, we could have went to another surgeon and they'd been like, oh yeah, let's put him on the table next week. We'll take all your money and then he'll die. There are doctors like that. So, I trust these doctors. And we're just continuing to pray. Continuing to pray that this is going to work the way it's supposed to. And that, Dad could still be a potential surgeon. Who knows? He could still potentially have it. But we're not praying specifically for that at this moment. We're praying specifically that these 2 cycles of chemo actually make Dad feel even better. It shrinks this tumor even more. And we don't have to worry about chemo for a year. Wouldn't that be awesome? Like, to have these 2 cycles of chemo, Dad feel amazing, not have any side effects. And be good for a year without having to even talk about chemo. Like, wouldn't that be awesome? Now, we do know after he finishes these 2 cycles, he'll go on the immunotherapy 1 time a month as long as it's continuing to work. And we're just so blessed. We're just so blessed and so thankful. And I can talk about it without getting emotional because we're just so blessed today. It's just been a very, very good day. Now we just hope the ice goes away so we can get out of the house because we had to drive super, super slow to get there, but we was not canceling that appointment. We needed to see that doctor. We needed to get that treatment, and we are 100% committed to doing that. With that said, I'm going to be stuck here at the house this weekend. I was supposed to be going to Kentucky tomorrow, but with the ice on the roads, I'm 100% not driving to Kentucky. So I'm making that decision for myself. I'll just hang out here with Ricky. All right, guys, we're making burgers tonight. I know that's a lot of conversation that a lot of you don't need or don't want, and that's okay. My name is Amy. I'm from Jackson, Tennessee, and right now I've just got this going on, and you're going to hear about it because it's a part of who I am and a part of what we're going through as a family, and my family is what everything means everything. Like, my family is everything. My family is everything, always has been, always will be, over everything and everyone. My family comes first. So I'm here to help you guys. With that said, I'm here to help you guys, and I am here to help you. I didn't mean it that way, but you just have to know who I am. So I'm going to jump off here. We're going to fry up these burgers in this bacon grease. I'm going to use a little bit of bacon grease to fry up these burgers, so they're going to have an amazing flavor. We used our little burger press. I got to wash my hands again. I don't even know where the top is. Here it is. We just used this little burger press someone got me for a gift. I cannot remember. I've had it forever. Like, forever. I don't know if it was a Pampered Chef back in the day. I don't know. Like, I've had it seriously forever. So I don't know if they have them anymore, but I do love it. Okay, so my hands are dirty. I got to wash them again. I really don't want to wash them and then come scroll. I will look at all of your comments. I truly appreciate all of your prayers. I truly appreciate all your support for my family and for my husband and for my kids, in addition to my parents and everybody. You guys are just amazing. I truly, truly appreciate all of your support, all of your prayers. Keep them coming. And I'm here to help you guys with your health journey too. It's not just about me, this page. It's not just about me. This page is actually for all of you guys too. So don't hesitate to reach out to me. One thing I do not want to see happen is people not messaging me because you think that I got too much going on. That would hurt my heart. That is not what I'm here for. I'm actually here to help people. So if you need me, do not hesitate. Text me if you got my cell phone number. Send me a message if you don't have my cell phone number. Like, I'm here to help you guys. So do not skirt around or hesitate to reach out, because that would hurt me. Like, I really want to help you guys no matter what's going on. So look at this amazing bacon. We're going to have some bacon cheeseburgers, and it's going to be a fantastic night of just being lazy with my husband on the couch. So I'm going to get off here and fry up some burgers, and I will talk to all of you guys later. Bye.